ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight.
Good evening. This is the Bahamas Tonight National Report. It's good to have you along. I'm Shanique Miller. The air of uncertainty continues to hang over City Market food stores tonight as employees ponder the future of the organization, and in particular, the Sea Grapes and South Beach stores. Our news team in Grand Bahama broke the story last night, and tonight, employees at Sea Grapes and South Beach say executives of the City Market food store chain have not made a final decision on whether those branches will remain open. LaDawn Davis takes a look.
At least 40 employees of the City Market's food store here in the Sea Grapes shopping plaza say their means of survival is in jeopardy, as managers of the popular food chain have yet to inform them of their plans moving forward.
Now they have us working, some working 2 days, some working 3 days. And they told us to start work and then they told us to stop work. So right now we're on standstill, we're in neutral, we're waiting on their decision.
How they treating that, I mean, it really isn't fair, you know. Yesterday they tell us the shop is open back up, stock the things. The first thing they tell us come first thing this morning, we come, now we stock, and now they call back and tell us, say, you know, the shop, you know.
Nobody from City Market head office came here and let us know what's going on. All they're doing is doing paper trail and by phone.
Now, while visiting the City Market food store at the Sea Grapes shopping plaza, ZNS News cameras were not allowed to go inside the food market, but this reporter was and discovered that the shelves were nearly empty. A few frequent customers who were leaving the food store not only had mixed views, but told us that insufficient food items and sanitary supplies is one indication that the store is just about closed. They all agree that if this happens, it will most certainly be an inconvenience.
It will be an inconvenience for everyone in the area. I would hope that it would consider staying open.
I been yesterday. Yesterday I was there, closed. When you come, sometimes it's open. The shelves dry, hardly ain't flourish at all. Nothing. The milk, I just went there for some milk. All the milk spoil. Ain't nothing. Things. If they're gonna close. Pay the people off.
They closing? Oh, I didn't even know that. Well, I could be a bugger because only Super Value then. So yeah. You only have Super Value and budget, so I mean, but Super Value still on there, so I guess still get luck in the East.
A similar story for shoppers at the City Market food store in the South Beach area. For them, their store was stocked out, but the items they were looking for were nowhere to be found.
As of late, every time I come here, I can't find anything that I want. Most of the name brand stuff, what I would like to get, are now in a more low level, low brand name.
ZNS News made numerous attempts to contact the chief executive officers for the City Market chain, but were not successful. We were able to speak with attorney Jerome Fitzgerald, who says he is unable to comment on the operations of the food establishment at this time. Meantime, employees in Grand Bahama are also on pins and needles, wondering what their future holds and if there is one with the company. LaDawn Davis, ZNS News.
That standoff between teachers and management at E.P. Roberts Primary continued today. As they did yesterday, teachers withheld their services again. It's something that's caught everyone off guard, as industrial unrest is reportedly not common on that campus. It was allegedly fueled by a number of work-related conditions. The teachers could no longer tolerate. Things like a leaky roof, mold, and insufficient teachers are some of the issues. Here's Principal Kendall Burrows.
Find that the teachers, what they're doing now, they're spending time, they're preparing work for their classrooms, work that should have been done before the opening of school. They are preparing for the work with the promise that they will return in the classrooms tomorrow. So what is happening, the administration with some assistance from the support staff would have found work for the students. The students are working, but for now they're out for lunch, but they are working.
Now, according to Burrows, it will take at least until the end of this week before work to the roof is completed, and those vacant teaching positions should be filled by Wednesday.
The understanding is that the roof will be there, but they were told that there are 3 teachers who should be here this afternoon, who should be here by the end of the day. They are waiting now for those teachers, but in the meantime, waiting for those 3 teachers to arrive. But in the meantime, they are preparing work for their class. So I guess the thing is, well, okay, you know, show and tell. You know, you say they are gonna come, we'll wait for them to come, and when we see them, then we'll begin tomorrow.
Well, Education Director Lionel Sands met with teachers today, and he says they were able to iron out concerns with respect to the physical plant, in particular the roof and teacher shortage. He said the teachers agreed to stay on the job and they are working on resolving other issues. Sands says by Friday, teachers will be able to see additional evidence that their concerns are being addressed. Shifting gears, President of the Tropical Water Sports Association, Philip Moss, is calling on the government to, at Cable Beach, reconsider its decision to lift the moratorium on water sports in the country. According to Moss, the industry is already saturated.
At present, we have about 150 jet skis, and we had a moratorium placed on water sports so as to regulate that number. And for that number to grow, it will be to the detriment of the guest. Please rethink, revisit that, and have that rescinded. Okay, and our concern mainly is, at present, we don't even have sufficient beaching space to accommodate the jet skis.
More on the New Providence Road Improvement Project tonight. Works Minister Nico Grant advises the public that nighttime work will be carried out on Soldier Road beginning at East Street and Harding, or heading east to Old Trail Road. The works include milling of existing asphalt. Now the road will close at 7 this evening and work should be completed by 1 in the morning. Motorists are asked to pay attention to the diversion signs. The Ministry of Works apologizes for any inconvenience caused. Well, we enjoy having our Facebook fans tune in. Why don't you join us at Facebook, ZNSnews.com.